Hello, my name is Paul. I had an heart attack. I made this geometric face by using shape stencils and coloured pastels.
Hello, my name is Elika and I had an heart attack using geometric shapes. Hello, I'm Dilhani and I've made a geometrical face using shape templates and pastels.
Really crazy faces there, using geometric shapes and chalk pastels. Good heart attack, that. Now you can get lots of different shapes in these geometry kits, and that's perfect, because what I'm going to do is just draw around these geometric shapes to create a real crazy face. Now, don't cheat, just draw around these shapes, and by doing that, it forces you into creating some really bizarre features. And you could draw around the inside of the shapes like this. And that gives you smaller curves. Or even the outside for bigger curves. And what about the edges for straight lines? And again, a really big curve on there. And you see, you get some real crazy features just using these shapes. I think I'll try the ruler. Pretty straightforward. A nice straight line. And what about a set square? Let's try that. Ah, I know what to do. There, and there, and there. And around there, like that. And then another one. Eventually, you'll have a real crazy face. And when you've done it, take some chalk or chalk pastels, and go over all of the lines in chalk with nice, thick lines. And look at this. My chalk's breaking up here because I'm pressing so hard. Well, that's all right. I'll blow it off in a minute. But the idea is to create really thick chalk lines, so press quite hard. And you can use as many different colours as you like for this. But I'm just using pink here. And I think maybe a little change of colour here, a bit of blue for his eyes, just blue under his eyes, I think. And maybe even blue on his collar. There it is. A little bit of purple around the top of his eyes. And last but not least, some black pastel around the top. And you can change what you're using, chalk to pastels, pastels back to chalk, as long as you'll get a nice dusty, smoky effect. And just put eyes in there like that. And then when you've gone over all of the lines in your chalk or your pastels, it's just a case of blowing off the excess dust and then colouring it in. And you use your finger for this. Just go section by section across all of the lines and smear the lines into the middle of each section. I'm just smearing that chalk line into the middle of the section to colour it in. And when you do each section, go over it with another line of a darker chalk or pastel. This time I'm using just black. And then smudge that again, but not as much this time. Just smudge it a little bit. And when you've done all of the sections on your picture, you'll end up with something that looks like that. Brilliant, isn't it? And then just to finish it off, take some cotton wool and dab it into some chalk dust. And by now you should have loads of that knocking around. And then just dab it all over your picture, like that, to create a real classy finish. And I'm using cotton wool here. You can use your fingers for this. And then just blow off the excess dust. And there it is, a geometric shape chalk picture. Weird, isn't it? And you can do faces like this, or you can experiment and do weird animals, or even create your own weirdo monster. But just use the geometric shapes. Try it yourself. A geometric shaped chalk portrait. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!